This is Big Girl TV and I'm back with another video. So I'm going to do a reaction. I'm not going to show my face. It's late at night and I'm in pajamas, so I don't want to do it. I'm going to do a reaction to Foreign Mommy. She changed her name every chance she gets, so I'm going to do a reaction to her talking about Queen. Ready? Let's go.
Hey you guys, this is a late video, but I just wanted to quickly just brush over some things. I just think that Queen Naija is just the lowest, most trash, most conniving, most vindictive, most manipulative human being there is out there. That's why her whole life is trash. Her relationship is fake.
Now, my thing is this. How you gonna call somebody trash, but you're talking about them? And it's giving you views. So you're calling her trash. You say that she's the conniving, she's trash and all that stuff, but you're still reacting to her videos. You're still talking about her. You're still doing videos. So let's keep going.
Social media, her album sales is trash. Her family unit and her family life is trash right now because she chose a boyfriend over her.
My thing is this. If she's so much trash like you say she is, then why are you reacting to her? If her music is trash and everything is trash on her, then why is you doing like reactions and videos of her and talking about her if she's so much trash? You are the one who's the hater and you're like the biggest hater. So do that make sense to anybody that she's the main one who's talking about this girl, but she says she's trash and her albums is trash and all that stuff? But that's kind of crazy to me.
Own mother left her family for dead over a boyfriend, someone who hasn't even put a ring on it, someone who called her Frank's Red, someone who doesn't kiss her, someone who wipes her kisses off his mouth, someone who complains about her hygiene.
And the crazy thing about it is her mom admits that she left her, but her mom admitted that Queen pays for everything. So how did she leave her mom over a man? Because Clarence just did a video saying that she pays for stuff for her mom, and when they call for groceries or anything, Queen does it. So she don't know what she's talking about.
That's who she chooses over her own family. And I know that, for example, when you get married, you know, your husband and your household comes first, but this is not even a husband. This is a boyfriend. This is a baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Chris was an ex-husband. He wasn't a husband. Clarence is a nobody.
And Tina just admitted in her 6th video that her relationship with Chris, that yes, Chris did put his hands on Queen, allegedly, and she had the mom took her to the hospital. Go watch that video, to the police station. So she admitted it, that she didn't know what was going on in the last relationship.
Turned boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? So she really chose a side dude turned boyfriend over her own blood and family, and this dude is nowhere near committed to her how she is committed to him, because he has yet to put a ring on it. So it says YouTuber Sunny reveals while living with Queen.
My thing is this. It's a lot of people who doesn't want to get married. It's a lot of people who has a baby mama and a baby daddy and they don't want to get married. Some people they don't know if they're going to be together that long. So how are you going to say something like that about Queen? How you know Queen really wants to get married like that? And like they said, they're young. So, and they have a child together. Like, come on, you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about something that doesn't make no sense. It's a lot of baby mamas and a lot of baby daddies who doesn't get married to each other. Like, come on, stop talking. You have no kids. So you cannot talk about something you don't know, and you never been married. So you can't talk about anybody else, and you probably haven't never had a boyfriend. Oh no, you did have a boyfriend. Remember, he cheated on you and didn't want to be with you. Remember that? Go back to her videos.
His family, the mother allegedly told Tina what to say in her recent videos. I repent. I don't want to be like them. Hence why I couldn't hold on to the secret. Tina's exposing Clarence. So even if the mom were to say something about, okay, well, Clarence is this, Clarence is that. It's the main focus is Clarence, and she has every right to talk about Clarence.
No, she doesn't. She has no right to talk about Clarence. This is about her daughter, not Clarence. And the crazy thing about it is that you can see in the glasses of her mom and Sunny TV, and it's she, and you can see it. Everybody's seen it in the video.
And how horrible he is, because that's all Clarence does, talk about how horrible she is. So even if Reva were to do that, I really don't get the big deal, because the focus is Clarence. It really isn't about Queen. They're addressing Clarence.
This whole thing, the real focus was supposed to be about baby CJ's graduation. How did it turn to this big thing that's going on? I'm not going to touch on it because I don't want to deal with the family issue thing. But my thing is this. Can anybody answer this question? How did this whole thing blow up to Tina making 6 videos? And this was supposed to be about CJ's graduation. How did it turn to everybody saying something? And Alex was the first person who started this stuff. If you first go back to her video, she was the first person who started this. She started all of this. Alex, Foreign Mommy is the first one who started this whole thing. So come on.
But my whole thing is this Sunny girl, I really honestly feel like she could have been paid off, or it could have been a setup. It smells like a setup, because I was watching.
Sunny just said that she don't know Queen. She have never been to Queen house. Sunny have never said anything about Queen except what's been going on. She's been in Tina and her and Mama Reva's house. So those are the only houses she have been to, and she haven't never talked to Queen. She talked to Tina. Remember that. Everybody got to remember that she didn't talk to Queen. She talked to Tina, not Queen. She have never talked to Queen. Queen haven't DM'd her. She haven't showed no DMs of Queen or her talking back and forth.
Shamika and Tamika, and I don't even watch them, but Shamika and Tamika was this video right here. Watch it, guys. And she was explaining basically her interactions with Sunny TV and Queen Naija, and I just smelled setup. Like, these people probably referring to Clarence and Queen, and this is all alleged. This is not fact, like, something that.
The funny thing about it is that the Shamika and Tamika TV, she said that she's not paid by Queen. She doesn't get any money by Queen. Queen doesn't pay none of her bills. Wouldn't she be rich like Queen? Have drip just like Clarence and Queen? That makes no sense. That sounds kind of fish.
But this is what I think. I think that these people might have literally been. I think Sunny TV honestly might have been paid off to go over there and have Sunny TV act like she's all cool and whatever the case may be.
But you gotta remember, Sunny has no channel. She changed it from a T page to something else, and everybody is not on her page no more. She got down to 20 subscribers. So how did she get paid off or anything? How was this a setup by Queen and Clarence?
Only to come out and bash Reva and Tina later, to make them look better in the media, to make them look like the good ones, and to make
you can't bash somebody if you can't bash.
Like she had a reason to cut them off. That's what I think. That's how
you can't bash somebody who's bashing their sister. You can't bash somebody who's bashing their daughter. And the crazy thing about it is, Miss Reva have nothing to do with this. Yes, she was caught in her daughter's glasses, coaching her to say the stuff that she was going to say. But yes, she got caught for that. But Sunny and them, have you seen one bad thing they have talked about their family? They have not. Only you have. You have talked about Queen's mom. You have talked about Queen's relationship and the Queen stuff. Have you? And then you remember, it's videos back in the day that says, what was the reason why Chris used to put his hands on her? She must have did something to him. But the sister just admitted that they have took Queen to the police station, and Queen found out how many years he would get, and she said no, she still loved him. She still had his back no matter what, and he still called her out of her name.
Low Queen is. I really honestly feel like this was all a setup, and the homegirl got paid off to make her family look tough.
Do you have proof? That's the funny thing about it. Do you have any proof? You don't. You don't have no proof. And you're not using allegedly. You just said one time allegedly and then haven't said it ever since then. Don't do that, because you'll get yourself in trouble.
She can have a reason to say, well, that's why I cut them off, because see, even this person went to the house and saw what it was. That's what I think. And
funny thing about it is Queen haven't cut them off. She have never said she cut them off. Miss Reva haven't said that Queen cut her off yet or anything. Have she said any of her videos that she cut him off? No, she haven't.
And it's really ironic that Queen's mom in tears after caught bashing her own daughter. You see how they played the media already, the tea room already writing stories about how Reva's bashing her own daughter.
Because Miss Reva got on her page already. Miss Reva already had said stuff before Sonny came out, because she already knew that Sonny left in the middle of the night. Come on, think about that. Let's think about it. Let's think about what you're talking about. Like, come on. And she knew something was up. So Queen has nothing to do with it. She even wrote a post that she had nothing to do with it.
And basically this is giving the public a reason to say, oh, well, I see why Queen cut her family off. So this bitch won't look like the bad guy. You see the manipulation? Queen's mom in tears after caught bashing her own daughter. And it's like, where was Reva bashing Queen?
But come on. But you got to think about it. You said this bitch. This is Miss Reva's daughter. And you're talking about Queen's... You're talking about Miss Reva's daughter. You're talking about somebody's child, and you're always bashing her. Come on, you always. Your whole page is about Queen. You bash her every chance you get.
They were talking about Clarence. They were telling the truth about what Clarence does and how he manipulates and conquers and divides the family. They were talking about Clarence. And so that's basically what they wanted. They wanted an insider to go in and basically, you know...
They wasn't only talking about Clarence. If you see a couple of her other videos, she called Queen weak. She called her narrow-minded. She talked about Queen. Remember, she called her, all Queen likes is beef. And all Queen does is follow, all she wants is penis. And all Queen does is, the times that she left CJ with them to go to out of town. Come on, let's think about this. Let's go back to Tina's videos. Tina bashed Queen a lot. She had mentioned Queen and Clarence. She just didn't only mention Queen. She mentioned Clarence too. But she mentioned Queen too. You can't sit there and say she didn't in none of her videos.
Play their position. Play like they're, on the side of the family. And then later on, betray and twist things and go out and say, oh, well, they're horrible people that hate Queen, so that the narrative could match Queen's narrative. And people.
But you do that same thing. You twist stuff. You don't listen to anything. You bash Queen. You make a bunch of videos about Queen. You try to get your views up. Look at your views right now. Look, you got views of talking about Queen. You got up to 34K videos. You talk views for talking about Queen. Like, come on, you do that same stuff of other T pages, and you talk about Queen. You can't sit here and say that you don't. You can't sit here and say that you do not bash this woman's daughter. You do that.
And be like, oh, aha, see, an insider went in and, this girl Sunny TV went in and stayed with them, and look at what she found out. She found out that, oh, they really don't like Queen. They hate her. She's jealous. Reva's jealous. They're envious of her, because that's exactly what Queen said. Queen said that her family's jealous and envious of her, and
Queen didn't say her family was jealous. Let's go back to all her stuff. Where did she use jealous? Come on, let's go back to it. Let's go back. Let's really go back to stuff. If you want to, let's really talk about it. If you're going to really talk about it, let's tell the truth. Don't lie. Tell the truth. What did she say she was jealous of? The fans has been saying that that Queen's family is jealous. Not Queen. Queen never said that. And Queen said that about Tina. Really. She never said nothing about Terrell or the Miss Reva. She had never said nothing about them.
Sunny TV said that they're jealous and envious of Queen as well. So they both coincide with what they're saying. So
let's really think about it. Queen never mentions her mom. And she never mentions her brother. All she mentions is that Tina. Her and Tina has been going back and forth. And she says she's going to cut out her family. Queen says she haven't talked to her mom. It's true. But Tina brung that up. This is crazy.
Basically, I think this was all a setup just to make Queen look like she had a reason to cut her family off, to make it look like she's not the bad, horrible person that she is. You are a horrible individual. I don't care what Sunny TV said or did.
You can't say somebody's a horrible individual because you're biased. You're biased. You're biased. You're so biased. Just like Tina be saying that Queen's fan is biased and Clarence is biased, you're biased. You're one of the people who's biased. Foreign mommy. Or Alexandra. Alexandra, you're biased. You don't like Queen, so that's why you make 1,000 videos of Queen. You can't stand nothing about Queen. You talk mess about Queen. Everything that comes out your mouth is bad about Queen.
You to be a very conniving, vindictive, spiteful, evil human being, because if you did set your family up like...
Listen, do you hear all she called her? She called her all the stuff. She cusses about this woman. She calls her a hoe. She calls her this. She calls her that. She calls this girl out of her name every chance she gets. When did she ever say something nice about Queen? She doesn't. She says she doesn't like Queen. She's a bias. She's biased. And she's been on Chris's side about when he put his hands on her. And the mom and them, the sister and them just admitted it. Come on, stop playing. Chris had put his hands, allegedly, on Queen. But actually, Tina just admitted that they took Queen to the police station. But she never knew other stuff.
How low she is. So you guys have to pay attention. Not everything is what it is what it seems. Not everything is like innocent.
You can't sit there and say everything's not innocent. You can't say that.
You know what I'm saying? She already sold her soul to the music industry. She's gone when it comes to the music industry. But it's like barely, because
she actually didn't sell her soul to the music industry. Queen still she's struggling to figure out what she wants to do. She don't want to go too far because she still believes in God. Let's think about that. Queen still doesn't want to go that far because she believes in God. And she doesn't want to be labeled like she's anything.
So I don't know what she sold. I don't know. Because when you sell your soul, you get success. So it's like she sold her soul and still is trash. I don't get it.
How do you talk about, you call somebody trash and everything?
Guys, I think that it was a setup. I think Reva and Tina got set up by Queen Naija herself.
No,
to make
that's not true.
Them look bad. Period. That's what I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And y'all can check my community board where I talk about it. Hey, you guys.
My thing is this. Let's take it off this video. Let's get off. Let's talk about this. This woman right here, her name is Alexandra. She talking about that Queen set up her family. How? How did she set up her own sister? How did she set up her own mom? She didn't even know Sunny TV was at her mom's house. Remember, Queen doesn't talk to her. Remember, Tina says Queen doesn't talk to her mom. After she gave her the car, she haven't talked to her mom, right? So how did she set up? How did she set up her own mother and her own sister? And you got to remember, Tina was communicating with Sunny TV. You got to remember that. Tina was communicating with Sunny TV. So I want y'all to leave a comment, or I want y'all to tell me, where did Queen know that Sunny TV was at her mom's house? Where? Did Queen know anything about her being at her mom's house? No. Did Queen know anything about Sunny TV talking to her sister? No. Like, come on. Like, Sunny TV and Miss Reva and really Miss Reva didn't even want Sunny TV to come. This was Tina's was taking her. She told Tina she wanted a spiritual thing. But where did Queen knew about this? Queen didn't know nothing. Because Queen probably would have told her, no, Mom, that's a T page. Don't bring that to my house. So you can't blame Queen on this. And Queen did not set up her family. Sorry. I think Foreign Mommy or Alexandra is overstepping. Alright, I did a reaction video. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and I will come back with another video.